Hello and welcome to the 69th Golden Globe Awards. Greek Reporter, as every year, is here to bring to you the best of the Golden Globes red carpet.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm not superstitious about, things like that. This is all nice. This is all icing on the cake, we call it. So that you don't have to worry about. But I'm superstitious about if my football team is playing, I'll wear some of the same clothes that I've worn when they've won.
How bad is being superstitious?
How superstitious am I?
I don't think you are.
No, knock on wood.
Not at all.
How do you feel with the nominations?
It's nice. They're all friends of mine, so it's always very nice.
One question about Greece. We're from Greeks, and you did a movie with Alexander Payne. We're actually just talking to him right now.
Yes, yeah.
Well, the world calls the Greeks lazy now. We have the crisis, and everybody's calling us lazy.
Yeah, I know. Well,
But Alexander Payne is a great director. How was working with him?
he's one of my favorite people to ever work with. I loved working with him. And we're going to come to Greece. We're on our way to Greece. Yeah.
Very excited that this year we have you at the Golden Globes after 7 years with your first film, and this time you're nominated, and we hope you're going to get it. Thank you. Tell us a little bit about the movie and about the journey until here. How was making the movie, and what do you think of this nomination?
I'm mostly happy because I finally made a film after Sideways. That was 7 years ago, and every day I've been thinking about making a new movie, and finally it happened, and I'm very grateful for a nomination like this means attention to my work, which means I can continue to make films.
You're nominated for the film, and you're also nominated for Best Director, opposite George Clooney, and writer opposite George Clooney in one of the categories. How do you feel that you're actually competing in one category with George Clooney and in the other one you're together?
You assume that I feel a sense of competition. I don't. There's room for everybody, and George is a wonderful director.
Would you like to tell us a few words about Italy? You've been here many times. What do you think of the country,
Well,
of Italians in film?
I have a home there. Italians have wonderful films and have a wonderful history with films. And I have a home in Italy, and I love it there. I can't wait to get there.
So you chose Italy over Greece?
I won't say that because you'll get mad. And you don't want a mad Greek.
That's true. And one last question. You are, so many magazines have said you're one of the most charming men in the world.
That's what I tell people.
And you're very lucky. But in a serious perspective, how does it feel to be so many times, in so many magazines and have this title? How do you feel as George, when the title goes down?
I don't pay much attention to those anymore. They were fun when you're young. You get older and you just keep moving, go to work. I like working, it's fun.
Whenever I find a story that I think is worth telling, I try to get that story out of my system as quickly as possible. And I've been very lucky this year. I had 29 years on Tintin. So in a sense, Tintin is the biggest fulfillment for me because it's been so long trying to figure out a way to make it into a movie. And Warhorse, which came kind of quickly into my life, really moved me as a play, as a book, and I got a chance to adapt it as a movie. So it's been a good year.
What do you think of the difference as an actress and director?
It's more rewarding to direct. But I had a great cast, so I got lucky.
It's nice. It's nice. It's more than nice. This is a film we worked really hard on and almost didn't get made. So for it to work, to be accepted this way is a great thing. On the other hand, it's a great excuse to catch up with our friends that we haven't seen all year and have a laugh.
I come here very rarely, and I have some friends here, and this is hilarious. This is not normal life.
And you're not here to win.
Of course I'm not here to win. And Meryl Streep is in the house.
What are your thoughts for this year's Golden Globes? I'm pretty sure you have seen a lot of films that probably are here tonight.
There's a lot of great films and a lot of great performances. The artist really, I loved it. I loved the artist and their performances, and I thought George Clooney was great in The Descendants, and this, Hugo was so artistic. It's a nice year for movies.
Tonight you're honored for a whole career, which is great.
Well, if that's what's going to happen, I'm wide open for it.
I cannot complain. I've had a great time, these 2 years with Modern Family. It's been a role that even with my crazy accent, people have loved and people have accepted.
From The Skin I Live In of Almodovar to Puss in Boots, there is nothing that can be more far away from each other. And so, but it has been the end of a very, very interesting year, 2011. And so, in a way, these two movies nominated here, my nomination for the Goya Award, number of awards also by the press in America.
Let's say you're winning tonight, and we hope you are. Have you made a promise to yourself? What are you going to do for that? How are you going to celebrate?
I haven't even thought. Hopefully I'll have something to say that'll be somewhat funny, and I'll take it from there.
What do you think of maybe the older days of Hollywood versus the days today? Is there anything lost? Is there anything gained in terms of an actor's experience at the Golden Globes?
It's still hugely fun. My profession I enjoy thoroughly. Otherwise, I would have given up a long time ago. That has not changed. In fact, as you get older, you have more fun in a funny way. They're not the same because you're experienced and you know how to fix things quickly. But it was fun in the older days in Hollywood because it was a much smaller place. And we all knew each other. And we'd go out to dinner and you'd see there was no sort of class system. You ate with Cary Grant or Jimmy Stewart, and you were all part of a sort of great big family.
How was your Golden Globes experience with Extra this time?
It was fun. I did fashion with Hal Rubinstein, who's the editor of InStyle magazine, the fashion editor, and so it was a lot of fun.